Assalamu alaikum ورحمة وبركاته. And this is our sixth lesson. As you can see, the name as vertical harakat. So it's basically, in our third lesson we discussed the simple harakat. Fatha, like this. Alif with fatha will be called a. Alif with kasra will be called e. And alif with dhamma will be called u. Okay, so in this one you can see that the signs are in vertical position, so we call it, this one we call vertical fatha, this one we call vertical kasra, and this one we call inverted dhamma. So basically it's very similar to that exercise, simple fatha kasra. We just make the sound longer. Like simple fatha we call hamza, with fatha we call a, and with vertical fatha we call a. We just make the sound longer, stretch the sound. And if you are taking this simple harakat, you can say for vertical fatha kasra we are going to add 2 alif sounds. This one means 2a. And if you will take like the vertical fatha, so we are going to add 1 vertical sound. So basically sometimes we say like you have to make the sound longer for 2 seconds. It's not exactly like that. It's like whatever the way, how much depends upon how you make this simple sound longer. If you are a slow reader, just like Khari Abdul Basit, he reads slow and makes and stretches the sound, the mud sounds longer than Abdul Rahman Sudais, because he reads fast. So it depends how you are reading simple fatha. So whatever sound you are making for simple fatha, for standing fatha you make it double sound. You will add another alif, 2 alif sounds. Okay, so in some transliterations most of it double a is mentioned, and in some transliterations to make to show that this is standing fatha, alif a with underline is mentioned, a with a line underneath it. So either you will see in transliterations like that, or this way, so like hamza and alif are the same, so you can think like if hamza comes with the standing fatha, it will sound exactly same. And you can call it standing fatha or vertical fatha, or in Urdu we call it Khari Zabar, Khari Zayr, and ulta Paysh. Depends upon whatever is easier for you, you can call it. So this one, vertical kasra, we just make this sound double, e, and vertical dhamma will be sound oo. So mostly, but actually for vertical dhamma double o sound will be used, because if I will put, sometimes u is more closer to u sound, sometimes o is more closer. For vertical dhamma, or you can say inverted dhamma, double o will be used. And you can see there, ba with standing fatha will be called ba. We can use these spellings or these. So hamza and alif are exactly same. Ba, vertical kasra, b, and ba with inverted dhamma will be sound boo. Very similar. So all of these are similar, nothing is different. Ta, you can say standing fatha, it's easier for you. Ta standing fatha, ta, or this way, ta standing kasra, ti. We will use these spellings. and ta with standing dhamma, tu. And from now on I will just use a with a line underneath instead of double a, just to instead of writing, because to consume less space I'm going to put all these signs fatha, standing kasra and standing dhamma on the same letter, but we will consider it different. Like each time we will assume one sign. Sa with standing fatha, sa, some transliteration will use S sound, some will use TH sound, so depends. And in some transliterations the S sound will have little bit different than this S sound, seen or sawed. So any of these will come, one will come underlined and one will come without. So you have to look at the transliteration which one is used. Sa with vertical kasra, si, sa with vertical dhamma, su, su, sa, si, su, very softly. Then jim, jim vertical fatha, ja, jim vertical kasra, ji, jim vertical dhamma, ju, ja, ji, ju. Then ha comes, ha with vertical fatha, ha, ha vertical kasra, he, ha vertical dhamma, hu. You know there is another letter ha like this one, so one of them will be used with H, a line underneath it, and one without it, just simply H. So you gotta check. So we will just, without spellings, we will do ha, he, hu, then kha, from top part of the throat, kha, vertical fatha, kha, kha, vertical kasra, khi, kha, vertical dhamma or inverted dhamma, khu, without spellings, kha, khi, khu. And dal, vertical fatha, da, dal vertical kasra, di, dal vertical dhamma, du, zal very soft, zal with vertical fatha will be za. So this one I'm mentioning with a line underneath because there is another Z sound letter, this one, and there is another one, za. So all of these three sounded different. Very soft, za, zal vertical kasra, zi, zal inverted dhamma, zu, ra vertical fatha, ra, ra vertical kasra, ri. So remember, whenever ra comes with fatha or dhamma, the sound will be bold, full of mouth, and whenever it will come with kasra or standing kasra or tanween, double kasra, so then the sound will be light. Ra vertical kasra will be sounded ri, and ra vertical dhamma, ru, ra, ri, ru. Our main goal is to read the letters without spellings, so that's why you have to practice with spellings and without spellings whenever you feel more confident that you can read without spellings. So it's better if you practice without spellings. Then za vertical fatha, za, za vertical kasra, Z, za, inverted dhamma, zu, za, zi, zu, sin with vertical fatha, sa, sin with vertical kasra, si, sin with vertical dhamma, su, so sa, si, su. Next, sheen, sheen with vertical fatha, sha, sheen with vertical kasra, shi, sheen with vertical dhamma, shu, sha, shi, shu. Then sad with vertical fatha will be sa, bold sound, sad with vertical kasra, si, sad with vertical dhamma, so. So whenever we practice harakat, it is really important to remember our first lesson, the alphabets, how to pronounce actually the similar letters. So you have to be careful whenever you read the similar letters. So this one is bold, this one with whistling sound. Then dad, dad with vertical fatha, da, dad vertical kasra, di, dad with vertical dhamma, du. Then ta, ta with vertical fatha, ta, ta vertical kasra, ti, and ta with inverted dhamma, tu, ta, ti, tu. Then za, za vertical fatha, za, za vertical kasra, zi, za vertical dhamma, zu, za, zi, zu. And ayn, ayn with vertical fatha will be a, ayn with vertical kasra, ay, ayn with vertical dhamma, u. So it will be sharper sound and it will be normal sound. The hamza will be normal and ayn from the middle part of the throat. A, ay, u. So in the same way we are going to practice all the letters, ghain, fa, qaf, kaf. So the pattern is same. You can now, if you will get this, I hope you can practice the rest of the letters. So now we are going to practice the words related to that exercise. Okay, this is lam with standing fatha. How we call it? La, make it longer. And ha with standing dhamma, we make it longer. Hu, la, hu. But when we read it together, it's going to be la, hu. So basically this one should be, I think, with simple fatha. Yes. So now lam with simple fatha, la, and ha with vertical dhamma, hu. So it should be lahu. That is correct word. Ba kasra, bi, ha standing kasra, he, bihi, bihi. Okay, we make the letters with vertical sign, we make it longer, the other letter will be similar like normal sound. Mim fatha, ma, hamza with standing fatha, or you can say alif with standing fatha will be sound we practice there. And ba with tanween, 2 fathas, ban, ma, ban, ban. That's how we read the word. Next, so you remember the only letters that will sound are going to be the letters with any sign on it. So like this meme is having a sign, it will give sound. Alif with a sign will give sound, and this alif does not have any sign, so it is not participating any sound, it will be silent. So you can see there sad with fatha, sa, lam with vertical fatha, la, waw does not have any sign, so it will be silent. Ta with double fatha, tan, so sa, la, tan, salatan. Next, hamza with standing fatha, waw with standing fatha, wa, wa. Okay, there is no sign on that ya, so we consider it silent. One thing that I want to clear, sometimes I use standing fatha, sometimes I'm using vertical fatha. It's basically whatever you think is easier. It's I don't want you to confuse. You can stick with whatever sounds easier for you. Okay, sin fatha, sa, mim with standing fatha, ma, waw with standing fatha, wa, ta with double kasra, tin, sa, ma, wa, tin, samawatin. So that's how it will sound. You see this letter is looking like alif, but you know alif always comes at the end, so this is lam. We discuss in compound letters. Kaf, simple fatha, ka, so this is lam with kasra, li. Kaf with fatha, ka, lam kasra, li. Mim with standing fatha, ma, this is ta with double kasra, tin, ka, li, ma, tin, kalimatin. That's how the word will be called. Then kaf with simple kasra, ki. Ta with standing fatha, ta, make it longer. Ba with double dhamma, bun. So kitabun, kitabun. We make the ta sound longer, and the kaf sound with kasra will be ki, ta, and bun we will add 2 end sounds that we discuss in tanween exercise. Next, sin fatha, sa, lam with standing fatha, la, mim double dhamma, mun, salamun, salamun. You can think like we will make it 2 counts longer. Mim kasra, mi, ha standing fatha, ha, dal double fatha, dan, mihadan. Okay, ain standing fatha, a, lam kasra, li, mim dhamma, mu, alimu. So you can see this a with a line there, it means it is for ain letter, and this A with the line there, it means you have to stretch it. Alimu, alimu, okay. Then za with standing fatha, za. Kaf with standing fatha, ka. Ta with double fatha, tan. So za, ka, tan, zakatan. Next, kha kasra, khi. Ta standing fatha, ta. Mim dhamma, mu. Ha standing dhamma, hu. Khitamuhu, khitamuhu. Okay. Alif with standing fatha, a. Mim fatha, ma. Nun fatha, na. Amana, amana, amana. Okay. Zal with standing fatha, za. Lam kasra, li. Ka fatha, ka. Zalika, zalika. Okay. Next, ta fatha, ta. Ghain standing fatha, gha. Tagha, tagha. So that's it for today, inshallah. I will see you in next class. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.